Right, it is 8:30 on Thursday the 20th of March. Now it would be now over 2 years ago, I had my first ever guest in for On Air Acoustic, Mr. Cormac Todd, and I'm so happy to say that he is here right now. Welcome into a studio, Cormac Todd.
Hello. It's such an honour to be back. Is it today the day, or was it yesterday?
No, 20th of March.
20th of March.
20th of March. I always know that because it's my brother's birthday.
Okay.
So they On Air Acoustic and my brother share the same birthday.
Today's the 19th?
No, 20th.
Today's the 20th. Oh, so
yeah.
Bang on the anniversary.
Oh, bang on.
Woo,
this is why I thought it was really, really cool, because that's when you, where were you? You were in Vietnam.
I just got back from Vietnam.
So you were in Vietnam at the time, and you said you were like, well, you know, you want to come back on.
Yeah.
And it was weird, because I was like, oh, how cool would it be, like, to have, like, a big party?
Yeah.
And then you were like, oh, yeah, I want to come back in.
Yeah.
And I was like, that has to be March 20th.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Oh my god, 2 years. What a time.
2 years.
Yeah, crazy.
Like, it's, honestly, I don't know what,
I had bleached hair last time I saw you as well. It's completely different.
And I love the commitment you had, because you were on
oh my god.
Do you remember you were on a call?
Was I?
You were on a call, and when your company could see what you were doing, they were like, oh, he's on a call, it's cool, but you were actually singing for On Air Acoustic.
Oh my god, great. Well, thank you so much. If you're listening, I don't work for them anymore.
Yes, I just realised that. I saw the fear in your eyes. I went, oh no, actually, I should have said that.
Oh, good, that's so funny.
But I love the commitment. I loved it.
That's the artist's life, isn't it, mate?
But 2 years ago, man.
I know. Time flies.
Oh my word, it really, really does.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about it, because it was near St. Patrick's Day. And it was the Six Nations, because England were just about to play Ireland.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. But how did you get on with St. Patrick's Day the other day? Because you were busy on the weekend.
Best time. So it was actually just such a bucket list moment. So I sang at Trafalgar Square.
That's mad.
It really was mad.
Yeah, it's mad.
For the St. Patrick's Day Festival. So every year the Mayor of London and the Irish Embassy, along with the Irish Creative Collective and also the festival, hosts like a big shindig for the Irish and the Irish diaspora, and then any allies or friends that want to come along, of course, as well. And myself and Dimitri here on guitar had the best time performing in one of the tents on one of the stages. To a really fun crowd. So we had a great time.
What time did you perform?
I performed at 4 p.m. and it was the best time.
Let's be honest, everyone is smashed.
Everyone was smashed.
You're going to get a loud crowd.
But it was like a great time, because people hadn't started leaving yet, so it was a really great crowd.
Probably the peak.
It really was the peak. I was so happy to be on at that time.
How did you get that?
That I'm a member of the Irish Creative Collective.
Oh, nice.
And they're linked to the Irish Embassy, so there's a lot of, with the Irish Embassy and the Irish diaspora in general, there's a big push to like link us up, like creatives and other fields together, and to promote each other type thing abroad. So there's a big push for like Irish heritage and Irish pride. So that's kind of how it happened.
I love that, because it is huge in London, isn't it? It's huge everywhere.
I never realised. That's my first time there. Would you believe?
Oh, really?
I didn't realise it was such a big thing. It was really phenomenal, and it must take so much banning.
Oh yes.
I seriously recommend.
There
was a 2 hour wait, I think, to actually get in.
I wonder how much Guinness actually got sold. Like, I'd love to see the money.
I want the money.
Like,
yeah, I'm sure kegs and kegs.
Yeah, honestly, I also, with the St. Patrick's Day thing, it's amazing how many people I never knew were Irish, or had some sort of Irish. All of these English people, I just thought were English. No. They've all got an auntie or something Irish, haven't they?
They all just take the passport out of their pocket.
Yeah, hang on.
Yeah, I've noticed that. There's so many people in this, and it's great to see, but there's so many people in this country that have like an Irish parent or an Irish grandparent. It's crazy. But sure, look, our heritage are so linked, and there's always been like migration.
Of course,
over.
yeah.
So
yeah, no, absolutely amazing. Right, should we get your first song?
Yeah.
Which one are we going for?
So we're going for my first single ever, called Lifeboat.
And that was the first ever one that was made?
Yeah, that's the first one.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
Alright, well, whenever you're ready, man.
Oh, fabulous.
Let's have it.
Take it away. Yeah, here we go. Take a little sip of tea before I start.
Absolutely, mate. Yeah, I don't blame you.
When you're caught up in a riptide, when the storm is passing through, darling, I'll be there for you when you need me to. When you're drifting from the searchlights, you start to sink below. Whisper, save our souls. I'll throw you a rope. You won't be alone tonight. Waiting by the dock in the twilight. Take my hand and hold it tight. You know that you won't be alone tonight. Meet you on the shore in the moonlight. You know it's okay to cry. Oh, I'll be your lifeboat when the tide is coming in. I'll be your lifeboat when the tide is coming in. I'll be your lifeboat when the tide is coming in. I'll be your lifeboat when the tide is coming in. So when you're caught up in a riptide, when the thoughts are getting cold, I'll sail across this lonely globe just to keep your hope afloat. Oh, and when you're haunted by the dark skies and the stars have lost their glow, the path looks so unknown. Ooh, I'll guide you home. You won't be alone tonight. Waiting by the dock in the twilight. Take my hand and hold it tight. You know that you won't be alone tonight. Meet you on the shore in the moonlight. You know it's okay to cry. Oh, I'll be your lifeboat when the tide is coming in. I'll be your lifeboat when the tide is coming in. I'll be your lifeboat when the tide is coming in. I'll be your lifeboat when the tide is coming in. Darling, you won't be alone tonight, no. Take a breath, take a rest, and when the sky will light, we'll face the demons down together. And you won't be alone. I'll be your lifeboat when the tide is coming in. I'll be your lifeboat when the tide is coming in. I'll be your lifeboat when the tide is coming in. I'll be your lifeboat when the tide is coming in. I'll be your lifeboat when the tide is coming in.
Cormac Todd with Lifeboat playing for On Air Acoustic tonight. Oh, it's like going back 2 years ago.
I know, I love that song.
That was the first ever song.
Yeah.
It was amazing as well because like that really did like set up On Air Acoustic for what I wanted it to be.
Oh, fabulous.
Like, it was incredible. And I remember like one of my mates was going for a really, really rough time. I think I remember telling you, going for a really, really rough time. And that song like proper sorted him out.
I mean, that, to be honest, that's all I want.
I mean, even if you can just help one person,
honestly, right? And I have gotten messages on Instagram with people saying that like they've had like tough times, or I've had someone message me when they were not that it's not funny, I don't know, I'm laughing, but you know, someone was in hospital and like they were just like, you know, I put that on and it really helped me when I was feeling really down. And I just thought that was great. Well,
I think it's probably like funny, like a song that you've probably created has
for
actually.
A friend.
I think that's probably something I think that's mad, man.
Yeah,
like,
I love it.
It definitely set up On Air Acoustic for what I wanted it to be. And now look, 2 years on, you've just sung it again.
Wow.
In a different studio, different station.
Again.
Yes, every 2 years.
Very good.
Oh man, did you sing that one at Trafalgar Square?
I did. I opened with that song.
So you've got a massive like loud crowd.
Yeah.
Does it kind of like chill everyone?
It did. You know, cause I only have currently, now soon to change, but I currently only have 4 songs like out, and to be honest, it makes sense to sing the songs that are out so that people can listen to them after. And I had considered another song, but I was trying to kind of stick with a theme of like warmth and just kind of connection. So I probably should have done another song called Confessions.
The sassy song.
It's a real sassy song, but I just didn't know if it was the vibe for St. Patrick's Day. But yeah, I think that sort of song. So after this now we're having a meeting about like doing like setting up a proper band and getting our tracks together. And like that sort of song can really have more of a rock edge to it and have more of a big moment, I think. So yeah, that's what I love about songwriting. Like, I really try to write songs that you can do stripped down, they can have lots of depth, and then they can also have a big production if they need to. Or they can be put on an EDM track, you know. It's just one of those, I always try to write music that like is really transferable.
But you write loads of music because you helped. I played Martha May's one.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, because I was like, I have to kind of play that one tonight.
I love that song.
But like, that's mad, like, because that was for the
Eurovision qualifier.
Like, that's mad, man. Like,
thank you.
It was mad. I saw your name and I was like, well, hang on.
Bucket list.
Like, Martha sent it to me. I was like, huh?
Yeah.
And then you sent it to me.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, by the way, there's a song but from Martha May. I was like, yeah, Martha May's been on the show. Like, it was mad.
Oh no, I love that song. I love that song. And that's like EDM track. Or it's like electronic pop, really, I'd call it. And it was just really exciting to see something that kind of come out of your brain end up on a TV screen. It was really, really strange, but brilliant.
Yeah, because that is that.
I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me.
No, dude, like, I followed her whole journey. Like, I was making sure it was like a Raw Vibes on air acoustic thing here. I was like, guys, you need to like get on her, like, you need to support her. It's such a shame she's not going to Basel.
Oh look, Martha has a bright future. I think the song landed very well. It was great promo for her.
And you.
And me, as a songwriter. And she's, we're gonna write some more music for her, like for her future project, and I'm just really excited to see what she does, because every time I see her do something, she's so dedicated. She has the talent, but she's also got the drive with the humility, and the songwriting talent as well.
Yeah,
so it's really exciting. She really is a great songwriter.
Oh yeah, look, she's already doing very well in Eurovision.
And great voice.
So let's see.
Voice.
She's got a career.
Great,
and she's got great people in her corner like you.
Exactly.
But it's great, like, this is what On Air Acoustic is always about, like the community thing, like.
Yeah.
And so look, going back to you and Dimitri.
Yeah.
Last time I saw you, obviously had Danny, the guitarist.
Yes, still great pals.
Who pops around everyone. I see him popping around everyone.
Yeah.
I bumped into him at gigs, and I'm like, oh.
Lovely. Yeah, Danny's fabulous. Fabulous.
But you've got a new, like, what's happening here then? Like, bring Dimitri in kind of thing. Like, so what's this new exciting thing that's happening?
Yeah, so, you know, Danny and I are great friends. Danny has a lot of amazing commitments that I totally support. So sometimes when someone starts popping off, there's just less time to invest in another artist project, which is cool.
Yeah, fair play.
So Dimitri, I was actually looking for a guitarist, and Dimitri popped up in my inbox.
Yes.
Which we love. And Dimitri has a long career doing stadiums, lots of TV gigs with artists. Like, he played on Hollyoaks.
Oh my word.
So we have a very seasoned, skilled, talented musician here.
Okay.
That knows a lot of very seasoned skills.
Yeah, I mean, he brought two guitars in, so.
That's what I mean. This guy is an absolute pro.
Yeah.
And we're just really excited because we have a similar vision in terms of the kind of show that we want to make, the kind of genre that I'm into has some crossover with what Dimitri's references are, and so I think we're going to make something great, so it's very exciting. Moving forward,
collaboration together. Yeah?
Yes, exactly.
That is actually wild. I didn't expect this little bit of a turn, so this is really exciting.
Yeah.
Because you've got like, the song you've just brought out.
As EDM.
Yes, so
I'll fill you in. So basically, I posted a TikTok of myself singing one of my previous songs, and this producer from Sweden. I don't know what I'm talking about, it's way different. Sweden sent me a message.
Yeah.
And said, would you fancy coming out to, I thought it was a scam, honestly. And said, would you fancy coming out to Malmo and recording some songs with me and my friends? And I said, who is this? Like, are you looking for my bank details? And then it turned out that he had this project written with Jessica Chertok, who is like, I think she has like 100 million streams in EDM or something.
Whoa.
She's from New York.
Okay.
And then the guys, so Emil Bemmer is very popular in Germany, he's an EDM producer, and then Amber Lind as well, so they're in the top, like they chart regularly in Sweden. They were like on Mellow Festival with a song that came second, I think, in the whole festival. So they're they're really musical people.
That's incredible.
And so I went over and recorded the song just for fun, for an experimentation, and then I look up and I see like Taylor Swift, Shake It Off is on the wall, like Bang Bang is on the wall. So these guys have worked with so they have multiple collaborators, and some of the collaborators have made those songs in the studio, which was just crazy. So
that's
it was a
wild
good experience. So we've written a good few songs now. So my plan is to do like my pop project and then do lots of kind of collaborative EDM tracks as well.
Busy.
Have some fun. So yeah, starting next summer there'll be a lot more. So I'll be independent next summer.
This is exciting.
And I'll be able to release more songs, so it'll be great.
This is so exciting.
Yeah.
That's mad. It's like walking into students and seeing that on the wall. I'll
it
be
was
like,
really wild.
Okay.
I took a photo and sent it to my parents.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my dad was just like, who's that? Cool.
Only one of the biggest
Did you get a job? Did you get a job?
Yeah, when are you going to pay house, right? Housekeeping, all that kind of stuff. Right, should we have the second song?
Sure. So this is the song that we're going to sing. It's called Calling Me Home. So we're going to do an acoustic version of this EDM track.
Have you ever sung this acoustic?
No, I've sang it on Sunday for the first time, so we're still getting into it, but we're ready to go. We're ready to go.
Love this. Well, whenever you're ready, in your own time, guys,
live experience.
let's have it.
Yeah. Been many moons, I'm still loving you. Looking back at times we had, those nights on the roof. I dropped out of school with nothing to lose. Hit the road and letting go was all I could do. Feels like heartbreak when I'm missing you. Just one more take of the song we knew. No matter how far I go, I'll always feel you deep in my bones. The ocean wave, the wind and rain, your magic calling me home. No matter how far I go, I'll always feel you deep in my soul. Can't run away, it's in my veins, you're calling me home. The wind in my hair and salt in the air. When I close my eyes, I try to picture us there. My feet on the shore, I found my true north. A fantasy of you and me, we've been here before. Feels like heartbreak when I'm missing you. Just one more take of the song we knew. No matter how far I go, I'll always feel you deep in my bones. The ocean wave, the wind and rain, your magic calling me home. No matter how far I go, I'll always feel you deep in my soul. Can't run away, it's in my veins, you're calling me home. Calling me, calling me. You're calling me, calling me. Oh, the ocean wave, the wind and rain, you're calling me home. No matter how far I go, I'll always feel you deep in my bones. The ocean wave, the wind and rain, your magic calling me home. No matter how far I go, I'll always feel you deep in my soul. And run away, it's in my veins, you're calling me home.
Well, why is that not Ireland's Eurovision entry?
You know, it was submitted for the Irish Eurovision entry, and yeah, it just wasn't a fit last year. But we will definitely
go again. Yeah, mate, you got to, man, you got to. Where did that song even come from? Because like it's from like Confessions Lifeboat. It kind of you just feel like what's the other one? Don't Call Me When You're Famous.
Don't Call Me When You're Famous.
It seems like you've gone.
Yeah, it's a completely different style. So it's a collaboration. So this song came to me from, it was pre-written, I suppose, and I did some tweaks to it, basically, but I just like the track, and sometimes it's fun to experiment. And then my core kind of pop project still kind of is in a similar vibe to my previous tracks. But I'm always keen for a little bit of experimentation and a bit of fun.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? I think that's what music should be.
Yeah.
If you want to just like...
It's very folky.
Yeah. Well, this is, when I heard it, I was like, whoa. I was like, it is literally like Irish folk.
Yeah.
And EDM have just like smacked heads.
Yeah. I just thought it was a fun experiment. I was like, why not? I'm, you know, life is short. Sometimes it's fun to do a little detour.
Because when I heard that one, I remember I was like, whoa.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
I did not expect this from you. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I was like, what the?
Yeah,
And I was like, so many questions.
Yeah.
But I loved it.
Oh, thank
I was
you
like,
so
this,
much.
well, to be fair, I love every single one of your songs. All 4 of them, I absolutely love them. I still
thank
listen to
you,
live, but
before.
even when you're singing it there, it was like, I just knew all the lyrics
Oh,
in my head.
I
So
love
was like,
that.
hang on a minute.
Oh my God,
What's
love to
going on
hear
there?
that.
Yeah, so you're not doing it just for nothing, my friend.
Yeah.
So, I know you've got a gig coming up.
Yeah.
In Gladstone Arms.
Yes.
That's exciting. Tell us a
Super.
little bit more about that, because that is exciting.
So exciting. So I'm going to be performing at the Gladstone Arms on the 6th of May.
Mm-hmm.
6th of May. So I'll be doing a full set of new material that's soon to be released. And I performed there a few times, and it's really great to it's a bit of an intimate crowd, and you get to really interact. It's just really nice.
Not like the St. Patrick's Day one.
No, that was mad. It was good fun though, but that was definitely wild. It was a bigger crowd.
Do you,
Yeah.
what was that, sorry?
The crowd was really wild, and the cheering.
Yeah.
Because I was about to say, what, as artists, obviously as a presenter, if you have a flat crowd, it's horrendous.
Yeah.
So what's it like as an artist? Because do you guys, with your music, is it actually, no, I kind of want a calm crowd right now? Or, when something like the St. Patrick's Day crowd is just going absolutely nuts. And I can only imagine what Trafalgar Square's like. I've never been there on St. Patrick's Day. I've been there for other events.
Yeah.
And it is wild. So walking up on stage, you must be like, okay.
I guess, yeah, it's when sometimes I've had gigs where it's been, really rowdy, but people are still up for it. And then I've also had gigs where it's really quiet, and then you're thinking, oh, are they not digging this? But then sometimes people come up after and say, I really enjoyed that, but they just listened. It depends on the venue. I've mostly had quite rowdy crowds though, to be honest, but the odd time I've had quiet ones, but they've actually just been shy.
But
I hope. That's what I tell myself.
That is just Irish crowds though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've been to Dublin
everyone's
and
up for the
Cork.
party, and Irish, the Irish are very fiercely supportive of their community as well, which I love. But there was other people there, not just Irish people, so it's nice to cross, everyone's welcome as well.
But that is why I did love going over to Dublin and Cork. For the music scene, it's just
the
incredible.
music. No, Ireland's music scene is crazy.
Oh my God,
it is crazy. And so many of our people are popping off internationally, which is great to see.
Oh God, yeah. Dermot Kennedy's doing absolutely.
Dermot is amazing, yeah.
You need to get on one with him.
I need to hit up Dermot, yeah. Let me
Get
give
on
you a
one
text,
with him.
Dermot, if you're listening.
We're talking about
hit me up.
collaborations right now, my friend.
That'd be great. Can you imagine?
Oh
and
my
I saw
word.
Keen to Crow, which just on a SZA, we just wrote on a SZA track. Well, he did vocals on Saturn. Do you know Life's Better on Saturn?
Oh yes, Caesar.
So his vocals are on that.
Oh my
And he
word.
co-wrote it as well, which is just...
And I saw him do a stripped back version in a pub recently.
Oh, really?
Oh no, what song? One of the a song out there.
Is it all...
I can't remember now. But it's giving me ideas.
I'll be waiting. That one?
Not that.
Yeah,
no, it
you
wasn't
should
one
do
of
a
his.
session.
That's what I'm thinking. Mate,
That'd be
honestly,
great.
talking of on the second birthday, mate,
Yeah.
there's plans.
Yeah, we get a band.
Get it going, man.
Yeah, get yourself. Yeah, and host. You should host, obviously, and then it'll be banging.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're ready for it, man.
We are ready for it. We're marinating.
Talking of other things, festival announcement. What's this?
Yeah, so this summer I will be performing. I can't give the full details yet, but I'll be performing in a Brockwell Park festival.
Oh.
So more
Yes.
more details to be announced. That's all I can say. It's not Hoopla.
Brixton?
Yeah, it's Brixton, Brixton,
is it
sorry. Yeah,
Brixton?
it's Brixton, Brockwell Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on. I've worked 2 festivals there. I'm trying to think of which one. Between the Lines?
No.
No. I'm just trying to get out of you, that's all. I'm trying to be naughty. So EP, let's talk about new music. So
Yeah.
EP is an
on the
album.
way.
Is an EP album?
I mean, I'm betwixt and between an EP and an album at the moment. Yeah, I've been writing a lot. I've been in the studio for a very long time. Just trying to get a full body of work together so I can just start and not stop.
Because I was thinking that as a songwriter, it must be hard to figure which ones to have.
Definitely, look, we're in a stage, when you're in this stage of your career, most people have jobs, including myself, so, most of your day is working your job, of course, which is normal.
Yeah, being professional.
Being professional, and look, being a creative is a privilege, absolutely. And I like to approach conversations like that, and I like when musicians feel comfortable or creatives feel comfortable saying that they have a job, because sometimes not so much now, but definitely in the past, there used to feel like
Fake it till
maybe
you
more
make it.
pressure. Yeah, and like it's normal to have to pay your bills, like you know, and to have time to do anything creative is a massive privilege.
Oh god, yeah, man, yeah.
So I've been in the studio for like a year, basically writing and recording. And the album is coming together now. Trying to finalize the name. I'm between two names.
Oh, go on.
No, I can't say.
Oh, I was about to say we're trying to put it out to listeners.
But yeah, I'm very excited about it. I've really tried to be creative in the topics while still maintaining like a pop song.
Well, this is a very exciting future for Mr. Cormac Todd.
Hopefully.
No, I think it's
actually,
very, very
definitely,
fun.
you're right,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah, come on, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's put it out there.
Is your work listening? You're like, no, I'll be with you guys forever.
Let me hit you like.
I'm sorry.
Let's see.
I got asked recently at a company. They said, if one of the big radio stations gave you a full-time job, would you leave? I went,
no.
Yeah.
It's like, I actually really like my job.
No, I like mine, but
yeah.
Hey, we've all got dreams.
But if you could have a balance of like, cause I like the structure of like a normal job. Cause I like having to be, I know it sounds crazy, but I do like having to be somewhere and like having to get up and like have tasks to do. It really like regulates me, and then I feel like I write better music when I'm like living. Whereas there's been times where say I've just been focused on writing and like sitting in a room, and then like you're not really living or getting inspiration as much, whereas I feel like I write so much more and better when I'm kind of on the go.
I think you need to adore the chaos.
Adore the chaos.
And
the gutter circuit, we're all here, the toilet circuit.
Well, look, mate, honestly, this is it for tonight, unfortunately, but I just want to say massive thanks for coming in, man. For 2-year anniversary. Honestly, and you, Dimitri, like, my word, like, I feel like I need just a session with you.
Yeah.
On the
Dimitri's
mic.
So
You've got some stories.
So interesting. Dimitri's lived a life.
Well, you know, on Air Acoustic's going nowhere. But honestly, guys, thank you so much for coming into the studio.
Oh, thank you.
Until next Thursday, have the best week. Thank you so much for listening. On Air Acoustic is 2. Where are we going to be when we're 3? Keep it vibe, guys.